Goodridge headquarters USA in Mooresville, North Carolina. Got an open house going on right now, tons of race cars. We just did our drift entrance and we're gonna put on a little show for everybody that's out here. It just started raining, so we did it a good time. Come on in, let's check out the front office of Goodridge. Some race cars going on, always good in Race City, USA. Today's flyer. We're gonna get some food after this, but I want to show you some products in the front office and here in Goodridge. And I'm still in Snickers. Come on back, we're going into the back. That's where all the magic happens. This is Corey Ryder, one of my guys at Goodridge here. Helps me out, takes care of me with a bunch of lines fittings and helps with social media and marketing and I don't know, kind of all around guy here at Goodridge, seems like. So, cool, where are we at right now?
This is the production cell for our Mooresville, North Carolina facility. We have 4 production cells here.
All right, now is this just solely brake lines or we?
No, we're doing everything here. Okay. So we do anything from our automotive brake lines to motorsports, racing, fuel lines, oil lines. If you've got to move some type of fluid, this is what we do here. Yep. I mean, it's
ethanol friendly.
Ethanol, nitro friendly, any of it. So we do it all. Orders come through the front office. Yep. They go to the parts department and a work order is created. All the parts are packed and put in bins and then kind of started down at that end. It's a flow process throughout the facility. So we'll start with the components, then it gets the lines and hoses cut, then it goes to assembly, crimping, pressure testing, QC, final inspection, tagging, and then out to bagging and picking and shipping.
Bag and tag, we'll send them out to our truck. Safety first, gentlemen. We're in production right now.
All right, I'm Kevin with Goodridge, showing Jonathan around the shop here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Goodridge Performance Plumbing. We make high-end fluid transfer lines for all types of applications, but our focus here in Mooresville is racing, high performance, motorcycles, what have you. So the lines come in on these big reels and we obviously cut them down to lengths depending on what our customers' needs are. We have different styles of lines for different applications, whether it's high pressure brake lines, lower pressure oil and fuel, water, different weights and pressure capacities. So depending on what our customers' needs are, we pick out the hose that will work for their application.
Depending on what the fluid's going through, whether it's ethanol friendly or not.
Exactly, yeah, those types of things. This is actually a new machine that we just brought in. We're excited about a CNC tubing bender.
Now which portion is that?
The arm is right here.
Okay, yeah.
So this arm actually moves hydraulically. The collet, as they call it, comes out and you put your tube in to the collet and it pulls in and actually uses this bend arm to manufacture something like that. Parts. Perfectly repeatable brake lines. So if we have a customer that builds chassis for a living and wants to put a brake line package together, we can repeat it every time. We stock product on the shelf for a lot of our customers. Brake lines, fuel lines, oil lines. That machine will actually do up to a 1-inch diameter tube. So we could even do smaller roll bars, bend whatever we wanted to.
Up to front end or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running some smaller stuff on our crash bars and whatnot. So.
Yeah, so keep that in mind if you guys ever need anything CNC bent. We're a one-stop shop for that. These are our production lines here. We have 4 production lines. We start off with individual components that our parts department pulls for us, and then our assemblers will come over and cut the hose to length. These actually strip the casing off of the hoses for a -3 brake line, for instance, that has a casing on it.
Okay, yep.
Before you crimp the collars on, we have to remove the casing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Assembly, this is where the customer's line gets made in silicone for abrasion resistance, whatever the need may be. Crimping is the next step, and then on to pressure test. So every one of these lines that gets made for our customers, believe it or not, goes through a pressure testing process, and we test to typically double working pressure. So before anything goes on your race car, it's tested to double working pressure.
I've never had a failure out of any of them.
No, it's and
that's in 10 years.
I've seen very few leaks, but we pressure test absolutely everything that ends up on a customer's vehicle. Then we move on to final packaging, where we put the product into whatever type of packaging our particular customer may want, whether that's a Ziploc bag, a Goodridge box, clamshell, so on and so forth. And that, gentlemen, is our process in a nutshell.
Where would a customer go to order brake lines or put a custom order in for a -16 or -12 AN lines with a certain length?
Just call us here at Goodridge, go on our website, www.goodridge.com, or give us a call here in Mooresville.
and I'll work you through it. That's how I do it. I got color guys here. I let them know what lengths, what sizes, what I'm doing, and they make it the operation seamless for me when I'm building the race car at the house. So when I can go there and let them know what I need, and we put on the race car and we go party. So it makes it a lot simpler for me. So
yeah, man, we appreciate all the business.
Custom make it how you want it here at Goodridge in Mooresville, North Carolina. Make your orders online, or you come in located at the facility. You heard it here. Me and Corey, we're out. We're gonna go check the party back out outside with all the race cars. See you guys. Thank you so much. This is Davin Ankin, did I get that right? With Toy Makers. He builds some badass custom cars on multiple TV shows, but he's all around good ass dude. It's good to see him again. Whenever I saw you were coming out, I wanted to make sure I said hey and then see what you brought out for us.
Dude, listen, this year they're going across the country with rat rods.
Yeah.
So we jumped on the bandwagons and we're going to try to build one, but everybody thinks a rat rod is a piece of junk. We built a really nice car.
So we're the Cadillac of rat rods.
It really is. We got a Dodge motor, Chevy transmission, Ford rear end. We're not prejudiced to anything.
Perfect. Me neither.
2,000 pounds and makes about 500 horses. So horsepower to weight ratio really does well.
That's why I got a big Mickey Thompson on the back. Huh?
Yeah, that thing's a garbage.
It's a 33. This is a 33 22 20. 33s are like what a Jeep Wrangler run, like with a 3-inch lift kit or something. So what are we calling this guy right here?
So we call the car yard art. The license plate says yard art, the whole 9 yards.
That's perfect. We heard it first here. Here's yard art. Here's Davin Ankin, Toy Makers. He's the man. Pleasure
So glad
to see
you
you.
came back up. And the entrance, I feel better now about not tearing the street up.
We had to. We'll see you guys on the track. Yo, this is insane.